Ready? Okay, my name is Taya Knott. This is Literacy Foundations 2, Section 337. The date is November 12th, and this is Lesson 3, book reflection and lesson. So, today we're going to be learning about a bolded word and what it is. We're going to be learning about what a glossary is and how to use a glossary. And then we're going to read about some cheetahs.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you know what a bolded word is?
No.
Okay, so do you see how this word right here is darker than the other words?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think that means?
It's the other words important.
Yeah, exactly. So this word is going to be more important than the other words. Do you know why it might be more important than the other words? Okay, so this is where the glossary comes in. This word is more important because it might be a word that you don't know the definition to. So, do you know what a glossary is? A glossary is kind of like a dictionary, but only for the passage that you're reading. So, if you flip to the next page, this right here is called a glossary. And what the glossary is, all those bolded words that we saw on the first page, they're going to have all of the definitions sitting right here so that we can learn what that term means. Does that make sense? So how many bolded words do you see on the first page?
I see 9.
Good job. Do you want to read those words maybe before we start reading our passage? No? So when we get to a bolded word, we're going to pause. I'm going to ask if you know what that word means, and then we're going to go and we're going to look at our glossary so that we know what that term means. And we're going to read it 2 times. The first time we're going to look at the definitions, and the second time we're going to keep reading, okay? Do you want to read the first one, or do you want me to read the first one?
You can.
Okay. Cheetahs. Think, could you outrace a cheetah? No, I couldn't either. Think again. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal in the world. They can run up to 70 miles an hour, which is the speed limit on many highways. Cheetahs are carnivores and use their speed to catch their prey. Did you see something in that first paragraph that maybe we need to look at? What is that? Do you remember? A bolded word. So what do we have to do when we come across one of those bolded words?
Read it 2 times.
We need to look in the glossary. Good job. So, I want to point something out to you because it's important. Do you see how these aren't in order of where they come on the words, but how are they ordered? By the alphabet. So these are always going to be in alphabetical order so that they're easier to find. Now the word that we need to look up is carnivores. Do you see that word on here? Good job. Can you read what that means?
Animals that eat other animals.
Ooh. All right, let's flip back to that first page. Okay, I'm going to have you read the second one, okay?
You want me to start right now?
Yep.
Even though cheetahs can run fast, they don't like to run for very long. A cheetah will get very close to its prey before starting to run. The cheetah will stay low and camouflage in tall grass.
Okay, I'm going to pause you quick. Do you see something in that sentence? Do you remember what it's called? What is that word? Is it darker than the other words?
Yes.
So what does that tell us?
It tells us that it's more important.
All right, so what do we do when we have a more important word? What do we check?
We check the glossary.
Good job. Okay, so what does camouflage mean?
Blend in with surroundings.
Good job. All right, let's keep going. You're going to pick it up at then. Let me know if you need help finding it.
Then it will accelerate very quickly and catch its meal by surprise.
Is there something in that sentence? What is that? Bolded.
Bolded.
And where do we check for that?
Glossary.
Good job. Do you see that word on there?
Glossary.
We're looking for the word
Oh
accelerate.
yeah, accelerate. It starts with an A.
Yep.
Accelerate. To speed up.
Good job. Okay. So now it's my turn. Cheetahs are diurnal animals, which means they are mostly active during the day. Now, I want us to take a minute and pause. We're still going to look at the glossary, but do you see how it's bolded? But look, it also gave us the definition within the text. So we now have 2 spots that we can look and find that word. But I want us to use our glossary. So we're going to look for this diurnal. And look, it means active during the day. Unlike other large cats, like the lion and the jaguar, cheetahs must have very poor night vision. This means that they must hunt their prey when it is light outside. The dark tear marks under their eyes help reflect sunlight while it hunts. Cheetahs prefer to hunt at dawn and dusk. I had 2 bolded terms in that one.
Dusk.
Okay, so dusk means the time in the evening when the sun is setting. Do you remember what the other word was? Dawn. Do you see dawn on there?
Yeah. The time in the morning when the sun is coming up.
Good job. Gazelles, impalas, rabbits, and antelopes are all food for the cheetah. Can you read the last one?
There are not many cheetahs left in the world. Much of their
habitat
has been taken over by humans to build roads, settlements, and ranches.
Oh, now look, you had 2 bolded terms. Can we go look at the definitions?
So it is a place where people establish a community.
Good job. And then the second one was
ranches.
Good job.
Ranches, a large farm where cattle or other animals are raised.
Good job. And then you're going to start at many ranchers.
Many ranchers kill cheetahs to protect their livestock.
Good job.
Scientists are working together to find ways to protect the cheetah and save it from
extinction.
When a species has no living members.
Good job.
And can I read the other part?
Yeah, you can read that part.
This cheetah is getting ready to use a powerful leg to chase its prey.
Good job. Okay, so now I'm going to read the whole thing to you. And when you come across with one of those bolded words, if you don't know what it means, I want you to look in the glossary and use that to help you, okay? Are you ready? I want you to follow along though, okay? Are you ready? Think you could outrace a cheetah? Think again. Cheetahs are the fastest land animal in the world. They can run up to 70 miles per hour, which is the speed limit on many highways. Cheetahs are carnivores and use their speed to catch their prey. Even though cheetahs can run fast, they don't like to run for very long. A cheetah will get very close to its prey before starting to run. The cheetah will stay low and camouflage in tall grasses. Then it will accelerate very quickly and catch its meal by surprise. Cheetahs are diurnal animals, which means they are mostly active during the day. Unlike other large cats, like the lion and the jaguar, cheetahs have very poor night vision. This means they must hunt their prey when it is light outside. The dark tear marks under their eyes help reflect sunlight while it hunts. Cheetahs prefer to hunt at dawn and dusk. Gazelles, impalas, rabbits, and antelopes are all food for the cheetah. There are not many cheetahs left in the world. Much of their habitat has been taken over by humans to build roads, settlements, and ranches. Many ranchers kill cheetahs to protect their livestock. Scientists are working together to find ways to protect the cheetah and save it from extinction. Okay, so I'm going to ask you a couple questions and I want you to try and remember and give me the answers, okay? What is this word? Not the word, but what is different about this word than the other words?
It just has like a different meaning.
It does, but what is standing out to you about these words on the paper? How do they tell you that they're important?
Because like it's telling you about the cheetah.
It does, but do you remember what this term is when this word is darker than the other words?
It's more important.
Mm-hmm. And where do we go when we don't know the meaning of one of these important words?
The glossary.
Good job. And where do we typically find a glossary?
Like on the back page of the story.
Good job.